All right. It's Jared here from Crypto Plan. How's everyone going? Just a little quick update. The last video I did on One Harmony, I was kind of a little bit unsure, but leaning towards a slight correction. I just want to kind of put some new evidence forward to say that, potentially there is going to be a correction in One Harmony and potentially, in crypto in general. But before I do that, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz, and we'll get cracking straight into it. So I'm on the 4-hourly time frame because the 4-hourly time frame has told us a story in the past. Because crypto trades so often, I find the 4-hourly is a good time frame to show us structures that are forming and playing out. And you can see up here, and I'll put that kind of central to the screen there. Is that we've got like a head and shoulders-y kind of thing going on here on the 4-hourly, and that alone is not the reason why I'd see a correction. It's kind of these wicks, they're kind of tapping up to collect on the edge of the arc, tapping up, moving up quite fast and selling off, moving up quite fast and selling off, moving up quite fast and selling off. That's what's kind of telling me, as well as the head and shoulders pattern. And then the other piece of evidence down here is that our RSI on this 4-hourly time frame is in a decline. So when the price action is kind of up or sideways, and then the RSI is diverging away from that, then they're not always, but a lot of the time a correction is due. And where will it go? If it breaks this neckline here, so this kind of trend line here, it'll definitely touch this other trend line down here. So we're looking at if it breaks through here, then somewhere around here is the target, probably wick below it. So if you are a buyer of One Harmony, this is a good opportunity to kind of reaccumulate below the 19-cent mark again, which is really good because we've been up here at 26, 27. So to kind of buy the dip down here, if for whatever reason you didn't quite get in time, then that's good. So that's basically the move is kind of going to close the gap of this last high. So high, then a low, and then it kind of runs up, and then it will come down and close that gap. So that's kind of saying 18.8, somewhere around there. Maybe wicks a bit lower, and then that's the story there with One Harmony. Now, let's go over to Bitcoin. Same story over there. I'm seeing a similar thing play out. So we talked about this in the last video, ascending wedge, bearish, short-term bearish, had a big run up, probably going to correct, and same deal, come back and close this gap, or like at least tap down to 52 here, but probably more, probably closer to the 50 on a wick. Once again, this is just normal in bull markets. Price action happens, then we come down and correct. Bitcoin also on the 4-hourly has a diverging RSI. So it's got a downtrending RSI while there's an uptrending wedge there. So that's once again an indicator that we're going to see some volatility to the downside. So Bitcoin, once again, if we zoom in a little bit more on what's going on there, you can see it's kind of tested the upper rail of that. So it's a legitimate trend line. 1, 2, 3 touches there. This one failed to get all the way up there. So it's showing the weakness, and likelihood is we're going to see that kind of plummet through that line, break that whole structure, and then come back and hopefully find some support and bounce off, somewhere above 50K, and then hopefully see a good little run after that, because we're coming to the edge of this arc. So if we kind of grind our way down there, looking at, 20th of October, kind of hit somewhere down on the edge of the arc, and then that could be the explosive move that we need to kick things into action. Because things have been fairly good and fairly positive and fairly exciting ever since 30th of September there. So we've had a good run, so it's only natural that we get a bit of a correction. Same Same as over here when we had a good run from 20th of July all the way up to the 7th of September, then, you know, we had that bearish period there. So this is normal. Everything's running to plan, but please anticipate a correction, because what goes up comes down in a bear run. You know, bulls go, sorry, I'm going to say that again. What goes up comes down in a bull run, as in bulls go up the stairs. So it's like price action moves up, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then bears go out the stairs, right? So these are these bearish moves that just like plummet the price down. Big wick down, and then kind of bounces, consolidates, drops again, bounces, consolidates, and then the price moves up again in that stair formation, right? So that is the story there. I'm just going to jump into game credits, because there's some people that are always liking to have the game credits, and you can see the story with game. It's sideways, 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 and that's fine, because, you know, there's not a lot of volatility either way. You know, it's not making huge moves to the upside, it's not making huge moves to the downside. So we've got a nice tight range there, and hopefully looking for some kind of reaction there around the same time when we kind of reach the edge of this smaller arc, and hopefully get a bounce and get ourselves back up to the mid to high 20s in a nice little burst there. You know, bring some volatility back and bring some, you know, aggressive buying back into game, and that's what I'm looking at and seeing in these charts. That is that. Just a quick little update. Expect a little dip to be coming anytime soon. Anytime soon. So that's the story there. Clear those drawings, and then, you know, just kind of zooming back out to that weekly chart on One Harmony, and just once again appreciating the work that's been done there, and, you know, this kind of beautiful accumulation cup got all the way back up the top, and we were talking about possibly a little bit of a handle there, you know, on the daily chart. But, you know, it doesn't have to be a handle. It could just be a kind of a little pullback, a sell-off, and then kind of things move up. But super bullish structure, expecting big moves to the upside, short-term bearish, you know, moves or buy the dip opportunities coming up. Excuse me there. Yeah, that cough's still sticking around. I've been Jared. This has been Crypto Plan. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.